welcome back. So I have a really fun video. I've got a review video on a bunch of different new drugstore products. I found all of this at Bed Bath & Beyond. My sweet patient husband drove me over there to find them because there's none that are really close to us that have Harmons in them. So he drove me over there to grab all this stuff to be able to review for you guys. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts and reviews, give some swatches, and let you know what I think. I have been wearing this stuff, not all day, I reapplied, but I am wearing a bunch of these products so I can share my thoughts and how they wore and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's jump right on in. Okay, so the first item is the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail Liquid Eyeliner in the Blockbuster. Yeah. And this is basically like it's a jumbo felt tip marker, like eyeliner that's a marker. And it's a really big fat one. So, you know, you want to make sure that this is what you're wanting. I have been wearing this. I did reapply it because it started to fade a little bit, but I have been wearing it for literally like 10 or 11 hours. So this stuff is good. It lasts really, really well. And I didn't find that it was very hard to apply, even with that fat ended tip, because I have relatively small eyes and not very much lid space. So I was impressed that it wasn't really difficult for me to apply, and I am super impressed with the wear time of it. I think this was around, I can't find my receipt anywhere, so I don't know if they didn't give it to me or if I just lost it, but so I'm guessing on the prices. I think this was around $7-ish, so you know, it wasn't like the cheapest, but it's a good liner, so I'm impressed with it. I really like it. I'm gonna itch on my back. I do kind of wonder, you know, when felt tip markers like this, eyeliners, the tip can start to dry out even when you have it sitting like this, that it all like goes to the bottom. That would be really difficult if you end up having to use more of the fat end, you know, to kind of get more of the product on there. That would be a big problem with this big old honkin' tip. So that would be my only concern, is how useful this is going to be as it starts to dry up. But really, how many of them are useful when they start to dry up? So I really like this product. I think it's great. Okay, and then next I picked up the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balms, and I got 2 of these. They had matte balms also, but the only color they had left, everything else was wiped out. It was like a bright orangey, like tangerine orange color, so I just knew I wouldn't wear it very much, so I just picked up these. This first one is called Flirtatious Charmeuse. Charmeuse. I don't know, but it's kind of a reddish berry. I think these were around $6.79, $7-ish or something like that. Now with this one, I don't notice it very much in the swatch, but when I applied it to my lips, like right in the car when we, you know, finished buying it and went out to the car, I put this on. I felt some glitter in this, and especially with the other one that I'm going to talk about. I'm not wearing this one, I'm wearing the other one, but I definitely noticed some glitter that I could feel, like very, very micro glitter. So not like it's super uncomfortable, but just know, like, if that bugs you in products, I don't think you're gonna like these. But if you're kind of like, doesn't really bother me that much, you're probably fine, because it's very, very, very fine glitter. But I can feel it. So that's this one. And then the second color, my battery's about to die, so if it does, I'll start it over. This one is Whimsical Fantaisiste. Fantaisiste. I don't know what it says. But this one is like a purpley berry. And this is the one I'm wearing. This one has more noticeable glitter that you can feel. And you can see it. As far as wear time on these, okay, first off, they remind me a lot of the Kissable Balm stains that came out like last year. But the difference in these is it's not a stain. It doesn't say anything about being a stain. It just says a lacquer balm. These are nothing like the L'Oreal Lilacs to me at all. The Lilacs were super thick and tacky feeling. These are more of a balm kind of feeling to them. They're very soft and creamy, minus the glittery feeling. But the shininess reminds me of the Kissable Balm stains. The way they apply reminds me of it, other than the glitter. The main difference is it's not a stain, so it's probably not going to have the best lasting power, and it didn't, I can tell you. It wore for a number of hours, I don't remember how many, maybe like 4 or 5, and the color wore off and the only thing left was the glitter. So I don't like that. That really bothers me when there's just like random weird silver glitter left on your lips. So that's gonna happen with these just because of the nature of them. I don't know if all of the, what were they called? I don't know if all the Lacquer balms had glitter in them or just the 2 that I picked up. But just know that that's what your kind of scenario is with these. Is they've got glitter in them, at least these 2, and they're gonna wear off. The color's gonna be gone, you're gonna have glitter left. So I'm not a huge fan of these. I wouldn't run out and buy them unless there's certain colors you're looking for. I do want to try the matte ones though and see if I like those better. But yeah, that's my thought on those. Okay, and then next we have the Revlon Perfumery Scented Nail Enamel. Ooh, fancy. And this is in Autumn Spice. I'm wearing it on my nails very sloppily, so don't judge me. And if you see any, I think I've pretty much gotten it all off, but if you see any dribbling or random spots or dribbling down the bottle, it's because I spilled it everywhere when I was applying it. It was in the midst of like computer issues last night, and I went to say something to my husband and just went pew! It dribbled it was all over me, all over my hand, this hand, on my leg, on the carpet. Not good. But it's a beautiful color. It's a dark brown and it has like golden and coppery shimmer in it, so it's really, really beautiful. Went on very opaque. I really only needed 1 coat, but I went ahead and used 2 just kind of out of habit. And judging on just my experience of having it everywhere, it's very scented. This one smells like pumpkin, so it's nice. If you're looking for a scented polish, I think you'd like them. I've had it on since last night, and I can still smell it. It's not as strong as it was when I first applied it, but I can still smell it if I sniff my nails. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the scented. I don't know why that kind of weirds me out. I mean, I wear scented lotions, so what's the difference? But, so I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the scented whatever situation, but for the color it's gorgeous, so I don't mind the scented. I just don't know that I would be like, go buy it just for the fact that it's scented. You know what I mean? So I think that this is really pretty though. It's a beautiful color, perfect for fall. Autumn Spice, they had a bunch of different ones. Yeah. Okay, and then next we have the Revlon. These are called the Shadowlinks. And I am wearing them today with some other stuff. I have on my Sephora Prisma Chrome Shadow in metallic beige and a little bit of leftover. I actually didn't reapply that part, but I did have it on this morning, like a darker brown color. Just because, yeah, these aren't that great. They were $2.49 each. That's what they look like. So, I mean, they're not horrific, but, you know, they do not have very much pigmentation. They blended nicely. They weren't difficult to blend. They just didn't have a lot to them. Like when I put it on my eyes, I was kind of like, dang, I gotta do something else here to give me like some, you know, dimension to this look, you know? So they come individually, like this. And then you can slide them together to make your little palette. I would say for these, the only person or the only people I would recommend these for would be maybe somebody who's new to makeup and really nervous that they're gonna apply too much eyeshadow and not be able to blend it. These would probably be a good option for you just because you would be able to build it up slowly and still be able to blend. So just kind of know that. Like the green, for example, I had to put a green liner on first and then apply this on top of it because when I just tried to apply this to my lower lash line, I mean, you could hardly even see it at all. So yeah, I'd say these are a fail, except for that scenario. If you're new to makeup, a little nervous, these might be an option for you, and had a ton of different colors, and they're inexpensive. So, you know, for that scenario, maybe. They do remind me a lot of the Sally Girl individual shadows. These, you know, lock together also. Same, there we go. Same scenario that they hook together, but now I'm not gonna be able to get it back together. Whatever. But these are $1. So I would say, and the pigmentation is about the same. So I would say, you know, if you're looking for something that's kind of easy for a new beginner at makeup, go with these at $1 a piece, not these for $2.50, and kind of the same scenario. So yeah, that's my thought on this. And then the part of this haul and review video that I was most excited about is the Maybelline Gilded in Gold collection. And that was what we went, well, I was going crazy wanting to find. Specifically the color tattoos that I'm gonna get to in a second. But with this set, they had 3 blushes that looked really shimmery, and I didn't get those just because I just knew I wouldn't wear them. You know, I'm not really into like super glittery blushes. I like a little bit of like sheen, but not necessarily glitter. So, unless it's a Tarte one. I love the Tarte ones, which I have my collection coming up very soon. Hopefully in the next week, but I have it filmed. I just have so many videos ready to put up. But anyway, off topic. So I didn't get the blushes. They had an eyeliner. I'm not sure if it was new to that collection, but I didn't get that. And then it had 2 lipsticks. So I got one of them. One was a red, and then one of them is this one. And this is in Pink Grandeur. Oh yeah. And it's kind of a darker pinky berry. I would say this is dupeable. You know, you can probably find something from Milani or something in your collection. I'm sure you could, you know, have a dupe for it. I like these lipsticks. They're very creamy. Not a huge fan of the smell. I'm used to it now. It used to really sick me out. Ooh, it was like scented Play-Doh or something really funky. But I'm fine with it now. I think this was like $5.50-ish or $6, something around there from Bed Bath & Beyond. So these are very creamy and soft, easy to apply, super opaque. The only negative I would say is that they are, because they're so creamy, they can easily get on your teeth and they can transfer, or well yeah, definitely transfer, but they can bleed also. So sometimes with these, or most of the time with these colors, I like to wear a lip liner, and I really have to like, you know, clean off my inside of my lips so I don't have it all over my teeth when I'm smiling really big. So yeah, that's my thought on this one. It's cool, but you know, if you have something in your collection like it, you probably don't need it. So, and then now onto the star of the show, the Maybelline color tattoos. These are all 3 mattes and super exciting. From Bed Bath & Beyond, they were $4.99, so a great value. I think from Walgreens, they're usually like $6.99. So whenever they start to pop up in your stores, just know they may be a little bit more. I don't know why Bed Bath & Beyond seems to get their stuff so much sooner than other stores, but that's why we always make the trek over there, so I can do a review for you guys before they come to your stores. So if you have a Bed Bath & Beyond, you can get them now, but if not, it may be a little bit before they get to Walgreens and CVS. But anyway, that was a long little side trail I just took there. I just took you on a little ride. So let's get back to the color tattoos. Okay, so the first one is called Just Beige. And this is a yellowy neutral color. I heard somebody say that this reminded them of soft ochre. I don't own soft ochre to be able to tell you that, but it looks like it. I don't know, like from what I've seen of soft ochre. But it is a yellowy creamy color. I mean, it's very yellow. And I am wearing it as a base on the top part of my eye, like up in here to kind of cancel out the discoloration. And it was definitely yellowy on me, but you know, it blended out and it was totally fine. So it's right there. Very nice. And then next is, this one is called Nude Pink. There. And it is a creamy nudie pink. Nice. You can compare it next to Just Beige. Nude Pink, Just Beige. Okay, and then I'm gonna swatch this. It's nice. It's very pretty. It is a beigey color with some pinky kind of mauvey undertones. Very nice. And I'm wearing this on my lid underneath the colors. And these feel very thick and creamy, but not like oily. So I like that a lot. So let's compare it to MAC Painterly. Like I said, I don't own soft ochre, but I do own Painterly. So here's this one next to Painterly. So this is just a little bit darker, but not that far off. And then Painterly next to this one, this is much more orangey, Yeah. Much more yellowy, so those are not similar at all, but it's very close to nude pink. Painterly feels a lot softer and creamier, so that probably means, I mean, the paint pots last really well, but I wore these today without a primer, and my eyeshadow did not last at all. Now, I don't know that it was just the Revlon shadows, but I also had my Sephora shadow on too, and it didn't last. So, which the color tattoos normally, I don't even wear my MAC Painterly paint pot without a primer. So, I personally would recommend a primer if you have oily lids like I do. They just don't work well for a primer, just as an eyeshadow base. So, okay, so here is Painterly right down there next to nude pink. So it's definitely lighter, but really not that far off. So I think that's definitely a good option. I really like nude pink, so I think that's gorgeous. And then the last one is called Matte Brown, and it's a beautiful dark chocolatey brown. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to wear this one. So pretty. Where can I swatch that? Where can I swatch that? Running out of swatching space. Oh my. It's late, y'all. It is late at night. Right there. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love all three of these. I'm super excited about them. Yeah, so I really love these. I think they are definitely worth the obsessive hunt, especially since they're limited edition. I don't know why Maybelline does that. I wish they would make these permanent. And maybe they're just teasing us and they will. But right now they're limited edition. So I think they're amazing. I think they're beautiful. I think they are perfect for everyday eye looks. And I would highly recommend those. Yeah, so overall thoughts, I am really loving these. Like I just said, I think they're awesome. I would highly recommend those. I really like this liner. I think it's pretty dang awesome, and it lasted really well on my eyes. So I'm gonna start using this puppy almost every day. So I really love this. These are kind of give it or leave it. Take it or leave it. There you go. Take it or leave it. That's what I'm trying to say. Take it or leave it on these, you know, if the glitter bothers you, yada yada. This, if you're looking for scented polish, cool. It would probably be fine for you. This kind of bleh. Unless you're a newbie to makeup, it would work probably for you. This, if you like this color and you don't have anything similar in your collection, sure, go for it. And then these, I just said that, awesome, yes. Yeah guys, so those are all of my reviews on the new drugstore products that I picked up to review for you guys. So I hope this was helpful and kind of gave you some insight, some swatches, kind of gave you some thoughts on what you might want to pick up and look for and obsessively hunt for, you know, this one. I hope it was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if it was. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. I do a lot of these kind of reviews, and I do tutorials and hauls, and I'm going to start doing a lot more fashion stuff, so look out for that. I'd love to have you to my channel if you're new, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!